you're looking at Ward and Sanders being like second or third round picks, but people always are going to overdraft. I want to ask you, because they will ultimately post a number of quarterback props to be taken in the first round. I don't know if they're going to post 1.5. I don't know if they're going to post 2.5. What do you think is more likely? 2 quarterbacks in the first round, 3 quarterbacks in the first round, or let's get crazy and say 4, because between now and the time they run those cards up in Green Bay, there's going to be a lot of Jackson Dart hype. There's going to be some Tyler Shough hype. They're going to compare him to Bo Nix. Oh, he's an older quarterback. Do we think there's like a chance we could see both Dart and Shough maybe go in the first round and we ultimately could wind up with 4?
Yeah, I think any line over 2.5 is a high line. I mean, I think that's probably we put the line right now, because I think everyone thinks that no matter what, that Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders are in the first round. And I think that would be a big surprise. That would be someone falling drastically from consensus expectations. So the question is, does Jackson Dart sneak in at 32? Does somebody try and get that fifth-year option? Isn't quite the bargain it used to be. If these guys play well, it winds up pretty much being a franchise tag at the end of year 4. But no, I think that's reasonable. If there's another guy besides Jackson Dart that sneaks into round 1, I'd be surprised. You mentioned Tyler. There's other guys that are good quarterbacks that I still think are probably day 2 quarterbacks right now.
The Giants need a quarterback. They wanted Matt Stafford. They supposedly had the deal in place that the Rams would have wanted, but Stafford, I think, smartly decided to stay in Los Angeles. They might send Aaron Rodgers. Kirk Cousins, I feel like, is an option for them if he gets released by the Falcons. But are the Giants trading up to 1? Because it does feel like they cannot leave the end of April with no franchise quarterback. It's about even money right now for them to draft number 1 overall. Obviously, to trade up for that pick. Do you see them doing that?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all. I don't know that there's going to be a free agent option for them. The fact that they're talking about Aaron Rodgers speaks to the place that they're in and the desperation they're in to get there. It doesn't cost that much to go from 3 to 1. I think it probably would be their 1 and their 2 this year. Okay, so you're talking about number 3, and I think it's 37, I think, is their second pick. Probably next year's 2 or 3, and that should get it done. And I mean, you have to feel good about what you're getting.
Well, if I'm the Titans, I'm taking that and running.
Right, because if you're the Titans, if you take that, you still get Abdul Carter at 3. If another quarterback goes 2, worst scenario, you got Travis Hunter at 3. So you've gotten a guy you could have got at number 1 overall. You're paying him less, and you have a second-round pick and another pick to show for it. I think it makes a lot of sense for both sides.